Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Kennedy. I welcome you to In the Pocket Bowling. We're welcoming you to the Sweet 16. We have a new format. Oh, after we saw the PBA Top 50 bowlers, we had 25 head-to-head matches and then 7 wildcard guys based on points for 32 and guys, and then head-to-head for one match. And now we will have a 3-match system. The 3-match system will be by total pins. So we'll have that, and then of course there'll be a best, and then we move to best of 5 quarterfinals, best of 7 semifinals, and best of 9 finals. Here we go. First of the matchups is Couch versus Ralph, sorry. So Couch, who usually bowls 221, Ralph for 222. Couch, a 10 to 15 is a strike, a 6, while 321 will be a strike as well. Mark Ralph, a 5, which is a 221, would be a strike, and 10 to 15. Remember, it's by total pins. Couch starts first. Let's go first. He throws a 4-3-2. That is 9, only 9 pins. He'll get a spare out of it. Rolf throws a 4-3-2. That's a 9 as well. Pitch. He goes 2-3-2. That is a 7. So that's 17 on the first one. Couch throws a 1-6. That's 13. But a pair of sixes is back 1 frame. A pair of 5 is back 2 frames. Which does mean, of course, that, pair of 6 is back 1 frame, so his second frame score is his first frame score. In the meantime, Couch will throw a 5-2-6. That's 13. That's a K on everyone's board. Rolf throws a 3-5-3. That's 11. That is a K as well. On 4, he throws a 1-6. That's good. That's a strike anyhow. A pair of 6s back 1 frame would have been his first frame score. Couch a 1-4-6. That's 11. Couch on 5. He throws a 4-4-3. That's a strike. That's 11. Ralph throws a 2-2-6. That's 4 plus 6 is 10. Beautiful strike. On 6. He throws a 1-6-5. That's a strike on everyone's board. Couch throws a 3-4-3. That's 10. That's a strike. On 7. He throws a 2-4-4. That's 10. Ralph throws a 6-1-2. That's only 9. On 8. He throws a 2-5-6. That's 7 to 13. That's a strike on everyone's board. Couch throws a 2-2-2, which is not good. A 6 would be, well, a strike, but because it's 3 of a kind, it's a 7 spare. On 9, he throws a 3-3-6. That's a strike. Roth throws a 1-6-5. That's a strike. Uh, they're going to go with Roth first, and he throws a 2-6-1. That's not a strike. He throws a 9 on the end, 2-34. Couch throws a 3-3-1. That's a 7. And he throws a strike 5-4-1. That's a 10. That's a strike. So Couch would technically win. Well, actually, Couch wins by 2. If this was just one match, they would have rematched because Ralph only lost by 2. But Couch beats Ralph by 2 points. We now head to round 2. And Roth will start. He throws a 6-5-1. That's a K. That's 12. Couch throws a 3-6-4. He throws a strike as well. On 2, he throws a 4-2-2. That's 8 pins. That's a spare. Roth throws a 1-3-3. That's 7 pins. On 3, he throws a 4-1-3. That's an 8. Couch throws a 4-2-4. That's a strike. On 4, he throws a 3-2-1. Boom. Normally that'd be like, oh, well, that's going to be 6 pins. But nope, that's a strike because that's the other on his card. On 4, Roth throws a 5-3-2. That's 10. That's a strike. On 5, he throws a 6-4-3. 13. That's a strike. Couch throws 3-6-2. That's 11. That's a strike. On 6, he throws a 3-2-3. That's only 8 pins on the board. Roth throws a 5-3-4. That's 12. That's a strike. On 7, he throws a 3-2-3. That's only 8 pins. Couch is a 3-4-3. That's a 10. That's a strike. On 8, he throws a 5-3-2. That's a strike. Roth throws a 2-5-3. That's 10. That's a strike. On 9, he throws a 5-4-4. He will not get a strike this time. Couch throws a 2-3-4. He gets a 9. Roth will go first because he has the lowest score. 1-5-2. That will be bad, and he throws a strike for 2-14. So he has 448 pins. Couch throws a 2-1-3. That's a strike. Then there's a 3-3 for a spare 227, and now he's up by 13. He's up by 15 points. Well, he wins 227, 214. So he wins by 13, and he's up by 15 pins. He's up by 15 points. So Roth is going to have to go first. He throws a 2-6-6. That's 14. That is a spare. I thought it was 15. But yeah, 2-6-6. They're going to have to go with the 6. Couch throws 3-3-1. That's only 7 pins, but a spare will help on 2. He throws a 1-2-2. So that's a spare 8 spare. Roth throws a 5-5-6. That's a 7 spare 16. Pair 5 back 2 frames. So I don't really get him the 7 spare of the 7 or 3 of 9. I don't know. Anyway, on 3, he throws a 6-2-6. Pair 6s means back 1 frame, and that's a 7 spare. Couch throws a 4-5-2. That's a strike. On 4, he throws 1-5-4. That's a strike. Rock throws 2-1-2. That's a strike. Big one there. On 5, Rock throws a 6-3-6. That's a strike. Couch throws 2-4-2. That's only 8 pins. On 6, he throws a 1-4-1. That is treble. The 4-1-1 is a open frame. Roth has a chance. 2-5-5 for a strike. He might do it. 7, he throws a 4-2-1. I just had to jinx him with 7 points there. Couch throws a 3-6-3. That's a strike. On 8, he throws a 6-3-1. 10 points. That's a strike. Roth throws a 5-2-6. That's got to be a strike. On 9, he throws a 4-2-2. That's an 8 spare. Couch throws a 4-4-6. That's a strike. He is actually trailing. Couch throws a 3-5-3. That's a strike. He throws a 6-1-4. And he ends with a turkey, 232. So Couch throws 6 straight strikes. And I think that's going to ice it. Roth needs a strike. He gets a strike, 221. He does not win any of the games. Couch wins 232, 221. So Roth could not beat Couch at all. If it was best of 3, Couch would have slaughtered Roth, if you will. But Couch defeats Roth, so Couch. So yeah, so Couch will go to the quarterfinals. So that's a big win for Jason Couch. Roth tries, he just couldn't win any of those 3. And we have a winner. Couch beats Roth 6-95. Oh, cool. You can actually see the things. That's cool, but well, that's it. I'm sorry. No. Total pins. 3 matches, total pins. Now we got to find out who we get. That part found? No. Albie. All right, so we have Lob and Albie. Where's Lob here? Lob. Larry Lob against Mike Albie in this best of this 3 thing total pin. Here we go. Okay, Lob starts. He throws a 4-6-2-3. That's 11. That's a strike. Lob. The only strike he can throw is 10 to 15. Otherwise, he can. Albie can go three of a kind or a 2-2-1 or a strike. Albie throws a 1-1-2. That's an open frame. Albie makes a strike. Triple six. That's perfect. That's a strike. Lob throws a 3-1-2. So that's only that was 6, but that's a 9. And he throws a 3-4-3. That's 10. That's a strike. Albie throws 5-5-6. That's good. Pair of fives means. Well, wait. Back two frames. That should be like a 9. I don't know. Albie throws a 1-2-3-4-5-6. Boom. He will have to take an open frame. Lob throws a 2-4-4. That's 10. That's a strike. Next, he throws a 3-3-4. That's a strike. That's 10. Albie throws a 1-2-2. That's a strike. On 6, he throws a 6-5-3. That's got to be strike. 14. Lob throws a 1-2-1. That's trouble. That is out of the pocket chart as well. On 7, he throws a 1-1-2. And again, he throws badly. Albie has a chance. Oh, that's a strike. On 8, he throws another strike. 15. Lob throws a 6-2-5. That's a 13. On 9, he throws a 1-4-3. That's 8. That's a spare. Albie throws a 5-5-6. That's a strike. And I do believe that they're going to give Lob the first ball. On 10, he throws a 6-3-5 for a strike. 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 205. Now let's see what Albie can do. 6-5-2. That's a strike. He'll win the first game in a sense. He'll win 232-205. So Albie probably wishes he won that match against Lob to get to the quarterfinals. And yeah, he would face Jason Couch because he's the bottom guy. Couch was the top. So Couch would face Albie. We could see a great quarterfinal. But anyway, we got to go to the next game. Albie goes first because Lob went first last time. 3-4-6. That's 13. That's a strike. Lob throws a 3-4-2. That's a spare. On 2, he throws a 3-3-1. That's a 7. Albie throws a 1-4-1. That's an open frame. That's a 6. On 3, he throws a 2-6-4. That is 12. That's a strike. Wet. Sorry. Lob throws a 4-1-5. That's a strike. And then he throws a 3-5-6. That's a strike. Albie throws a 5-6-5. That's 16. That's got to be a strike. Nope, that's not a strike. That's too high, and that is a open frame. On 5, he throws another strike. Lob throws a 6-6-5. That's a strike. On 6, he throws a 6-3-5. That's a strike. Albie throws another open frame. He's in trouble. On 7, he throws a 6-4-5 for a strike. Lob throws a 1-3-4. That's a spare. On 8, he throws a 4-1-2. That's a spare. Albie throws a 1-1. Good thing for that. 3 of a kind. That's a strike. On 9, he throws another strike. Bob throws a 3-1-5. So that's a spare. Can Albie keep throwing strikes? Not really. He will finish with a 182, which is kind of awful. Lob. Strike. 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 What a strike. What a job he did. 231 in that second game. Albie with 182. Well, he had 3 open frames. The weird thing is, take away the open frames. He had a strike in 7 of the 10 frames and 3 open frames. So the score now is 436, 414. So now Albie about to play catch up. Albie throws a 6-3-1. That's a strike. Lob throws a 6-3-2. That's a strike. On 2, he throws a 1-2-3-4-5-6. Boom. That's a spare. Albie throws triple fours. Good news for him. Well, that's 12, and that's 3 of a kind, so it was a strike as is. On 3, he throws a 6-5-3. That's a strike. Lob throws a 5-3-5. That's a strike. On 4, he throws a 4-6-4. That's a strike. Albie throws 6-5-2. That's a strike. On 5, he throws a 1-4-1 open frame. Lob can take advantage, and that's another strike. Woof. Lob throws a 3-6-6. That's a strike. Albie throws a 4-5-6. Well, that's a strike. Albie throws a 1-2-2. Yet another strike. Lob throws 2-2-4. Well, that's a spare. On 8, he throws a strike. 4-6-5. That's 15. Albie Throws a 3, 5, 6. That's a 14 on 9. He throws a strike, 6, 4, 2. Lob. Throws a 6, 4, 6 for a strike. Albie, I think, is trailing. He needs strikes. He finishes with a 254. Good score. He got that one open frame, though. Lob. Throws a strike. That's a strike. And he needed 5 pins for win, and he gets a 9. So he throws a 257 to beat Albie in the game and win 693, 668. So Lob will send Mike Albie packing. Albie threw 9 strikes, but he still lost it because Lob threw 9 strikes, but he didn't have an open frame. I think if Albie had a decent frame, 11 points, it would have been close, but Lob would have still won. Mike Albie blew it. He had a chance. Lob won 2 out of 3. Well, Lob beat him. He actually picked Lob because he was like, well, I think I can beat Lob. He did, but then Larry Lob shocks the world. So that is that. We will get, yeah, we're going to get a little creative. We're going to do 2 more quarterfinals for you tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Dunn. I mean, we're out of 16 matches for you tomorrow. What am I thinking? Cutter? You're weird. Anyway, I'm Jeff Dunn. I'm going to do